Natural Food Supplement, Part 4. Glucosamine. This is one of a number of substances classified as an amino sugar. Unlike other forms of sugar in the body, amino sugars are components of carbohydrates that are incorporated into the structure of body tissues, rather than being used as a source of energy. Glucosamine is thus involved in the formation of the nails, tendons, skin, eyes, bones, ligaments, and heart valves. It also plays a role in the mucus secretions of the digestive, respiratory, and tracts. Glucosamine is made in the body from the simple carbohydrate glucose and the amino acid glutamine. It is found in high concentrations in joint structures. The product GS500 from Enzymatic Therapy is a good source of glucosamine. Glucosamine from Source Naturals, Glucosamine Plus from Food Science of Vermont, and glucosamine sulfate complex from Phytopharmaca are other recommended products. Green papaya. Green papaya is an excellent source of vitamins, minerals, and enzymes. Ounce for ounce, it contains more vitamin A than carrots and more vitamin C than oranges, as well as abundant B vitamins and vitamin E. The complex of enzymes it contains helps to digest proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Green papaya can be eaten fresh or taken in supplement form. Papain is the most abundant, most active enzyme in both the fresh fruit and the powdered supplement form. Papain possesses very powerful digestive action. Honey. Bees produce honey by mixing nectar, which is a sweet substance secreted by flowers, with bee enzymes. Honey is a highly concentrated source of many essential nutrients, including large amounts of carbohydrates, some minerals, B-complex vitamins, and vitamins C, D, and E. Honey is used to promote energy and healing. It is a natural antiseptic and makes a good salve for burns and wounds. Honey is also used for sweetening other foods and beverages. It varies somewhat in color and taste depending on the origin of the flower and nectar, but in general it is approximately twice as sweet as sugar, so not as much is needed for sweetening purposes. Inosine. Inosine occurs naturally in the human body. It is involved in the rebuilding of adenosine triphosphate and stimulates the production of a compound designated 23-diphosphatidylglycerate, which is needed in the transportation of oxygen to muscle cells for the production of energy. Weight and endurance trainers have found supplemental inosine to be beneficial. It is believed to increase muscle development and blood circulation. It also enhances immune function. If you have kidney problems or gout, you should not take inosine because it can increase the production of uric acid. For best results, use the dosage recommended by the manufacturer for your body size and take it 45 to 60 minutes prior to exercising. Inositol hexphosphate. Inositol hexphosphate is a compound consisting of the B vitamin inositol plus 6-phosphate groups. Found naturally in many foods, including wheat, rice, and legumes, it is a powerful antioxidant that has many positive effects on the body. Laboratory studies suggest it may fight cancer, prevent and treat heart disease, prevent kidney stones and liver disease, and also reduce cholesterol levels and prevent the inappropriate formation of blood clots, a major cause of heart attacks. I6 contains a substance designated beta-13-D-glucan that helps to maintain a strong immune system in people undergoing chemotherapy and radiation. I6 protects the heart by preventing the formation of blood clots in blood vessels and reducing the levels of cholesterol and triglycerides in the bloodstream. It protects the liver by preventing fatty deposits from accumulating there. Studies have shown that a diet high in I6 is associated with a lower incidence of cancer. Kelp. Kelp is a type of seaweed that can be eaten raw, but it is usually dried, granulated, or ground into powder. It is also available in a liquid form that can be added to drinking water. Granulated or powdered kelp can be used as a condiment and for flavoring as a salt substitute. If you find the taste unappealing, you can purchase it in tablet form. Kelp is a rich source of vitamins, especially the B vitamins, as well as of many valuable minerals and trace elements. It is reported to be very beneficial to brain tissue, the membrane surrounding the brain, the sensory nerves, and the spinal cord, as well as the nails and blood vessels. Lactobacillus acidophilus. Lactobacillus acidophilus is a type of friendly bacteria that assists in the digestion of proteins, a process in which lactic acid, hydrogen peroxide, enzymes, B vitamins, and antibiotic substances that inhibit pathogenic organisms are produced. Acidophilus has antifungal properties, helps to reduce blood cholesterol levels, aids digestion, and enhances the absorption of nutrients. The flora in the healthy colon should consist of at least 85% lactobacilli and 15% coliform bacteria. However, the typical colon bacteria count today is the reverse. This can result in gas, bloating, intestinal and systemic toxicity, constipation, and malabsorption of nutrients, and is conducive to an overgrowth of candida. Acidophilus can die at high temperatures. Whatever product you choose, keep it in a cool, dry place, refrigerate, but do not freeze it. Take acidophilus on an empty stomach in the morning and 1 hour before each meal. If you are taking antibiotics, do not take the antibiotics and acidophilus simultaneously. Lecithin. Lecithin is a type of lipid that is needed by every living cell in the human body. Cell membranes, which regulate the passage of nutrients into and out of the cells, are largely composed of lecithin. The protective sheaths surrounding the brain are composed of lecithin, and the muscles and nerve cells also contain this essential fatty substance. Lecithin consists mostly of the B vitamin choline, and also contains linoleic acid and inositol. Low lecithin is a lipid. It is partly soluble in water and thus acts as an emulsifying agent. This is why many processed foods contain lecithin. Maytake. Maytake is a mushroom that has a long history of use in traditional Chinese and Japanese herbology and cooking. It grows wild in Japan, as well as in some wooded areas in eastern North America. Because Maytake is difficult to cultivate, however, only relatively recently have the mushrooms become widely available. Maytake is considered an adaptogen, which means that it helps the body adapt to stress and normalizes bodily functions. Its healing properties are thought to be related to its high content of a polysaccharide called beta-16-glucan, which is considered very powerful. Melatonin. The hormone melatonin is naturally produced by the pineal gland, a cone-shaped structure in the brain. The body's pattern of melatonin production is similar to that of the other anti-aging hormones, human growth hormone and dihydroepiandrosterone. Throughout early life, melatonin is produced in abundance. It was thought for some time that the production of melatonin begins to drop at puberty, and then continues to decline steadily as we age. This may not be true, according to research done at the Harvard Medical School. Researchers say that older people who were on aspirin therapy might have skewed the results because taking aspirin reduces melatonin levels in the body.